Fred here. Welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, I'm going to bring out the LCP again and continue breaking it in. I'm going to show you what I had to do once I'm done here at the range when we clean it, and I'll show you what I had to do. The problem I was having was that the slide, which is not supposed to lock back even on the last round, was catching on the back of the barrel. So I don't know, if they just, the machining, they didn't do it. Ruger has a little bit of an issue with fine finishing and machining. So I did a little bit of file, and I'll show you what I did here shortly. But meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it still functions properly and get more rounds through it and properly break it in. Range, and I have the Ruger, and it is safe. And what I wanted to show you about the LCP is what I had to sort of correct in order to get it to shoot good, and why I was out at the range putting this putting more rounds through this gun. So here's the slide in the barrel. What was happening was the barrel, during when it was coming back out of recoil, see, it's still, if I press this all the way up, but that's not the way it works when it's all together and functioning. You can see it catches because there's a slight lip. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and you can see it right here. You see those two little silvery parts where the bluing has worn off. Actually, I sanded these down considerably in order to keep the slide from locking back and getting stuck on the top of the barrel. And while at the range, I had no malfunctions due to that anymore. But, if I hand pulled the slide back and let it go, it would catch on there sometimes, and now it doesn't. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be made like this. I'm going to bring this real close so you can see. And I was wondering if anybody else with an LCP has those same pieces left from machining. Okay, I just got done cleaning the LCP, and you can see that it functions okay as long as I'm holding it up. Now, remember I told you that inside here underneath the slide, underneath in there, I filed down those two little high spots. Now, if I hold this upside down, when I pull back the slide, the barrel is going to favor trying to come down whenever it can when it's not locked up into the frame, and come down into the slide. So watch this. Wow. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to let it go now. It's still locking back, and if you see, it's let me turn on, the light is on. Let me see if I could show you where that is locked back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right in there, the slide. And what I could do is, if I pull the slide, or I pull the barrel down a little bit, I'm going to pull back on the slide, let the barrel clear those two bumps. So the barrel's getting stuck, the back of the barrel is getting stuck on this guy. And it's evident when you hold it upside down. So again, if you have a LCP, don't fire it upside down. Hopefully this is not a design flaw in all LCPs, because the barrel and the slide are getting stuck together because of those two indents in there on the top of the slide right there. I want to make sure I'm making this really clear. I showed you where it is. If someone from Ruger wants to comment, I'm going to try to get them to look at this video and tell me if this is on purpose or not. It's not very good. And I'm wondering if all the guns leaving the factory are like this or not. And if you have an LCP, please comment and please video response and let me know if it's doing the same thing for you.